Ladies and gentlemen, it is your host here. It is Team Rai. So, how is everyone doing on this Sunday's edition? I'm doing terrific. Plus, I will discuss my social media accounts when this video is over. Now it is time for my quick introduction right now. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. It'll be neither because it's the review of the Elimination Chamber PLE, and it took place last night in Chicago at the United Center for the first time since 1994. Wow, that is a very long time ago. Way overdue. I'm assuming everyone agrees with me, or none of you. Alrighty then. Now, once again, maybe just me, they didn't put no darn effort on a stage. Maybe because they want to spend more money for WrestleMania coming up in Las Vegas. You know, it'd be nice. This is the last stop before WrestleMania. And speaking of the chamber, the very first chamber match is the women's. Okay? Now, you guys could agree with me or not. This is very, very going back and forth match. Great eliminations, great spots for all these young women. But overall, it was pretty decent opener. Do you guys agree or disagree? Was Rhea Ripley the right chosen? Did you get your prediction right? I thought it would be somebody different instead of like Rhea Ripley. Tiffany Stratton, she's not gonna win it, because she just came back from injury. Alexa Bliss, I think WWE has other plans for her. Asuka, nope. So, I mean, they could give it to James. She's very good. She definitely will be the future of this company, hopefully. I think, or Raquel, a lot of people are bummed out about that, but I guess people backstage love Rhea Ripley better. So we'll see. So now she will face the champion. You know, she was in the skyboxes last night. So, you know, I forgot what's the name. She hardly defends her belt, and it's not her fault. It's WWE's management. So most likely, Rhea Ripley will become the new champion at WrestleMania. It's so obvious, right? It better not be a crappy finish. Okay, another one is another women's match, but this time is for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, they've been duking out ever since, September? WWE love to stretch out feuds. You have the hometown girl, AJ Lee, versus Becky Lynch, okay? Now, Becky Lynch is now a two-time Intercontinental champion. You know what happened, okay? It was a very good match, and AJ Lee beat Becky Lynch by submission. So, I'm happy for AJ Lee, but in the long run, why did I give her the belt? Is it because it's in her hometown? Plus, she never won an Intercontinental title for the women's division ever in life, because back then, the only belt they had in WWE for the women's was the flipping butterfly, ugly belt. Let's just be honest. Now, if WWE was flipping smart, Becky Lynch should have won by disqualification, and let her retain it. Then let AJ Lee win it at WrestleMania, and then let AJ Lee probably lose it the next night on Raw. But I guess that was never the plan, I don't know how this is going to work, because AJ Lee comes and goes whenever she pleases, because she's a part-time contract. So, that's why I hate about part-timers. They win championships and you don't see them on TV, and that is for the men and for the women too, So that's just another example. I'm not mad about AJ Lee winning the belt last night, but it makes more sense if she's a full-time wrestler. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of AJ Lee fans will all rip into me, but it would make sense. I don't. Hopefully, she shows up tomorrow night in Raw. We'll see with the belt. Okay, now the match I want to discuss. Okay, you have CM Punk. He had a belt since Seth Rollins been injured, and you have Finn Balor. Now, CM Punk had a great entrance. If you know, you know. Special entrance. Ray Clay of the Chicago Bulls from the Michael Jordan dynasty. When I heard his voice, I am marked out for the first time ever in this company, in this era, and that is a good thing. Non-wrestling related, I love that. Great music, that music, it gave me a lot of goosebumps. I know it sounds weird, but if you know me as a Chicago Bulls fan, you know. We didn't see his face, Ray Clay, we just hear him, and it was so awesome, give me chills right now. It was a very good match, okay? And then after the special entrance, then they have his best in the world kind of thing. He was all in Blackhawks gear. He's a Blackhawks fan more than a Bulls fan. That's kind of weird. I'm really surprised that he didn't ask the Blackhawks announcer, from back in the day, but it's okay. So it was a very good match, okay? But my gripe is with this match, why you don't give it to Finn Balor, okay? Because if Finn Balor won, that means, in my opinion, hold off. We'll get Punk versus Roman Reigns still at WrestleMania, but a non-title match. That'd be a huge monkey wrench. W should win that direction. I know it'll piss off people, but it makes sense in the long run for Mania 42 in Las Vegas. Why in the heck do we want to see Punk versus Roman for the title? Most likely, Roman will become champion. You know what I'm saying? So if Finn Balor won last night at the Chamber, that'd be a huge monkey wrench. Mess WWE's plans up. But it's not really a big mess of plans. They could figure out something. Or not. But I guess WWE's too chicken to give Finn Balor another title win. I don't know. It was a very good match. Do you like that match or you hate it? So now Finn Balor, I don't know what's next for him. I'm assuming he's going to face Dom for his Intercontinental title. I mean, it's not confirmed, but it's going to happen. Now, for the main event, for the men's chamber, it was a very good match, okay? Now, the thing I don't understand about WWE, why you have Logan Paul destroy these young whippersnappers, these young people. People on the internet was very, very pissed. I thought Logan Paul will win it, but no, he's not ready. And then right before this match is over, they had the Masked Man return. Oh God, are you flipping serious? Out of the blue, like I think it was Seth Rollins' students again. There's another distraction, like just like what happened this past Friday. If you know, you know. And then the cage was open. It's like the same thing with Deja Vu when Edge did it. Remember? But he snuck in the pod and then he won the flipping chamber. But this time, another masked man came out. Super kick. Logan Paul cost him the chance to go on Mania to face Drew McIntyre. But that's not going to flip and happen. They're not going to have a heel versus heel. That'd be very, very stupid. Let's just be honest, okay? So, and then we finally found out who's the masked man is the return of Seth Rollins. If you know, you know. I don't know why I just said that. And of course, if you see Paul Heyman, his face like he saw a flipping ghost. He's always had that expressions on his darn face. Then Seth Rollins give Cody Rhodes the look or something like that. I think they're going to duke it out eventually. Hopefully not. And then Seth Rollins just left, and then that's it. So, and then it was two guys, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. I was hopefully Orton. He won. Orton won. So back-to-back years. John Cena won it this year. Randy Orton. Is Randy Orton turn heel? We'll find out. People say he is. I don't think so. We'll see. You know, I don't think Randy Orton is going to win the title. We'll see. And another thing is the GM for SmackDown. He's very pissed off. Typical GM. He's mad at because McIntyre got involved because the cage was open. So much outside interference. Oh my gosh. So much chaos. So on this Friday night SmackDown, McIntyre will defend his title against Cody Rhodes. It's not going to be a clean victory. So I think Fatu will get involved, probably Sami Zayn, or something like that, and make it official, make it a fatal four-way at WrestleMania because they want to make it more interesting. Now, if WWE wants to make it more interesting, make it a fatal four-way elimination style, make it match more longer, but probably it's not going to happen. So my theory is going to be Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Fatu. Fatal four-way. I don't know why I put Sam in there. He's not in there. I'm sorry, I messed up. So that's my prediction. I'm going to stick with it. And then maybe for a wild card, off the record for a bonus, Fatu would become champion. Because let's just be honest, Randy Orton does not need to become champion anymore. He comes and goes whenever WWE needs him. And that really sums it up. So overall show, it's all right. Oh, I forgot to mention about that crate. The two GMs open it with the crowbar, and it fell down, and they saw a coffin and music play. The girls come out. They all dress up as a wrestler. It's the former AEW superstar, Mr. Dan. I cannot pronounce his last name. People were so mad about it. They were booing. So I guess I looked up. I guess he's like a comic relief kind of thing, like R-Truth. Does that mean R-Truth is on his way out, or maybe they're going to team up, and join forces? I don't know. People say this is the worst surprise ever. I thought it would be, I don't know. I thought it would be like people say it might be like Chris Jericho, yeah, right. Vince McMahon, yeah, right. Or like a DLC thing for WWE2K. They always do some crazy crap. So how do you feel about Mr. Dan make his debut at the Elimination Chamber? I guess he's from Chicago. It makes sense. I know it's not the biggest debut in Chicago history for this company. I think the biggest one, in my opinion, is the return of CM Punk a few years ago. If you know, you remember that moment. So sorry for a long video. I want your honest opinion on this show. Do you think that we delivered, or do you think it was a flipping train wreck? I think they did a very good job. Not the best, but this company is not very perfect. So I'm looking forward to the next few weeks, and then WrestleMania for night 1 and night 2. Now you guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now, if you want to be part of my show, that'd be lovely. If not, don't bother. Thank you very much for watching this video and my classic videos. And I'll be back tonight with the return of wrestling news, the wrestling topics, and a lot of good stuff. This is Team Ray. Peace out.